Hello, this is Robert Smith. I'm in the Netherlands, and you can see behind me a field of bluebells. Actually, I'm in a park, and I'd like to address an email about wanting. And so wanting, the feeling of wanting. And I think there's a difference in wanting and feeling the feeling of not having, or the loss of, or your essence of not having. One of the things that, the major protocol that FastRFT uses is it's the art of change. And we use the art of change to figure out what it is that keeps you from getting what you want. And that means actually what you currently are getting is based on everything you hold within you. So that means, if you have bad relationships, bad finances, or good relationship, it's based on what you hold within you about you. And so one of the best ways to get something different other than what you currently are getting, you must release what you said you don't want, which is usually the hurts, the pains, the fears, the phobias, whatever memories, whatever images, whatever sensations, whatever you hold within you that isn't pleasant. So wanting and desiring are two different things. Wanting is I want a better life. I want this. I want that. And there's nothing wrong with wanting. But in order to get something better, you must become better within you. That means internally you must be doing something to manifest and produce something. Say for example, you want a new car. Well, if you say you want a new car and you keep looking at your car that you currently have and you don't like, and you keep focusing on that, what you're end up going to getting is you're going to keep getting exactly what you don't want, because you're focusing on what you don't want. If you're feeling miserable and you say, I would like a better life, but you keep looking at your misery, you're going to stay within your misery. So if you have a desire to have something better, and within your mind you see it, feel it, and represent it internally better, and you're saying, this is who I am. This is what I am. This is what I attract. Now also the part that pulls back or keeps you in alignment with what you don't want are experiences. I call them primary imprinted experiences. That means you experience the feeling of being rejected or not good enough, and so this experience is within you with all the emotions, all the juice, and the combination in which you're familiar with. Now the way you move beyond that is you have to make peace with this primary experience. And if you don't make peace with it, you build a primary principle. It means I am always rejected. I am always alone. I am always abandoned. And then you start building this whole life built on many primary experiences which we operate from. It becomes a major part of our belief system. So what we do is we go back, and I always say, look at what you don't want. Look at the experiences that have hurt you and affected you in a negative way. And as you look at those, then you start releasing and transforming whatever it is that you hold within you. And then what we want to do is get to the point where you take this memory and you change it. That means you flip it, you re-imprint it, you totally and completely change the meaning to where it's giving you what you want. That means a part of your essence changes because of what you hold changes. And that's so important. Go inside, release, and transform what you don't want. Changing what you don't want actually will begin to create and manifest something you do want. That's the most important key. Because you can be positive, but if inside you're full of negative, eventually whichever has the biggest emotional support system wins. You can be positive, but when you have this big giant hole inside you full of negative memories and experiences, and then you wonder why you keep returning to the problem, the saboteur within, or it's that ego part. Guys, it's just programming. There is no ego and there's no saboteur within, but there are primary experiences, imprinted experiences that say this is how life is and this is how we are to operate until you change what you hold. So change your essence by changing what you hold within you. So wanting and desiring, when you want, do you see yourself having, being, and existing? And then I always say, look for what's going to keep it from happening and change it from within. Because if you're 100% in alignment with it, then everything really, really starts to shift. So, wanting and desiring. I want a better life because I am creating a better life within me. So, I hope that makes sense. I always do the peace program. Of course, the peace program is everything you don't have peace with, everything that bothers you, everything that frustrates you, and then go make peace with it. Making peace with it is you go to this memory, you tap until it's changed, shifted, and the perception of the memory changed. That means if you go back to the memory and it's still looking the same, but you don't feel any emotions, it's not changed. You're still going to get it. So what you have to do is go back to that memory and change it to what you want to be. I know that says, well, it's just breaking all the rules. This has really happened. This is really my past. This really did exist. I said, yes, it's over. It's all made up now. Might as well make it good. And as you make it good within you, everything else changes. So this is Robert Smith. Go back, clean up, clear out, and change who you are. You'll get exactly who you are. You get exactly what you believe about yourself, what you hold within yourself. That's why I always say, learn to love yourself. By changing all the stuff that is disruptive within. Change it to positive and adjust to it. And just naturally, and then it just happens, and it's just like, well, that's what it's supposed to be. It's no big deal. That's just how I am, naturally and easily. So this is Robert Smith here in Holland. I hope that helps you. I know it will. Do share the videos with your friends. Keep watching the YouTube videos, tap along with it, and if you need some more help, you can always go to Faster EFT. We have a forum there that you can ask questions there, and we also have training coming up all across the world, all over the world, and we also have training videos for those of you who want to go to the next level to not only help yourself but maybe even help others, create you a new career, coaching career. Faster EFT, the next level. This is Robert Smith. Talk to you later. Ciao.